What's going on, guys? Frank Ryan RC here, back with another video, part 5 of this slash two-wheel drive build. We had the last video, we did the body, fitted up to the chassis here. So in this video we're doing electronics, guys. We're doing a BL2S system. It's not a powerful system, but it is going to be brushless. I don't want this thing to be a speed demon or anything. I just want it to be maybe 25 to 35 miles an hour. I don't need that much speed. I have cars that go over 90 miles an hour. I don't need another one right now for speed runs. This is just gonna be a nice little basher to do videos on and stuff. So I decided to go the Traxxas BL2S. We have a receiver there, a servo. I think I'm gonna run a 15 tooth for right now. The MAH 3000 MAH 2S lipo, and see where that goes. If it's really slow, guys, I'm just gonna up the pinion for now. But yeah, let's get this started, guys. Alright, guys, so first we're gonna mount the motor. We need some screws for that, just like these. Alright, we're probably going to take the tire off. To get to that, those screws on the side. So I'm gonna put this motor on, and then don't forget your pinion gear. We're gonna use a little bit of blue Loctite and get that centered right here, and I'll show you how that goes in a little bit. Alright, guys, so we got the mesh. I just like it a little bit loose. You can hear that, hopefully. Turn it around. We got Loctite on the set screw. We put the two motor screws, and it's good to go. Let's put the wheel back on. Next is going to be the receiver. So this is a 2.0 millimeter here, 1.5 for the set screw. I think it's a 7 millimeter for the axle nut. Over here we need to take this cover off. We need to take this old receiver off, 2.5s right there. 2.0s here. Remove these two covers. Alright, we have the cover off here. The gasket stays in place. So the receiver, you use double-sided tape for it. Make sure you run your wire through, under, and then through this hole right here. So basically these two screws come off. Clean that off and then pop it off. So you want you see this little hole right here? It's a see-through hole. You want this to be kind of in the middle right there, so you could see what the receiver's saying, if it's programmed or not, or if it's binded. If it's red, it's not bind to your remote. If it's green, it's bounded to your remote. But basically you want it right there, kind of in the center. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the provided double-sided tape right there, and your receiver in there with the wire coming out. Get your antenna right here, through here. We're gonna put as long. We're gonna put we're gonna go as long as we can because we want the best range. And then you just put your cap back on and screw it down. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna work on right now. And before you put this on, I was looking here in the chassis. Wires need to go through here. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run the servo wire through here, and I'm gonna mount the ESC on this side and run the wire through here. So I'll do that in the hyperlapse mode and get that going for you here. Clean all this off. Alright guys, so we ran the wires through. Okay, so when you have a servo wire like this that has a gray, yellow, and black, on the Traxxas receivers, the negative, which is the black, is always on the right side of this writing, and the signal wire is going to be all the way to the left. The middle wire is the positive. So in this instance, this servo wire is black, yellow, and gray. The black always goes to the black, to the negative. The yellow is going to be your positive, and your gray is going to be the signal. Okay. And on these Traxxas TSM TQIs receivers, there's 2 ports for a servo link for the steering. So 1 and 2, well, it's basically channel 1 and channel 1, it says right there. Okay, right here where my nail is at, can't really see it, but it says channel 1, and then channel 2. So you always want your ESC on channel 2. Some people I've seen make mistakes. They put the ESC on the second one right there, and whenever they steer, the motor runs. So make sure you have that correct connected right there. All right, the rest is going to be just for channel 4, 5, and the Traxxas, all the sensors and all that stuff. But basically what these are the most important. The first 3 are the most important right there. Alright, so if you wanted to add lights, which I think I'm gonna do in the future, I'm just gonna put them on channel 3 or channel 4. Alright, it also says battery right here. So battery is gonna be for like the nitro vehicles, where they use a battery pack for the main power. Alright, so that's where that goes, and it powers up the receiver. In this instance, it's going through the ESC and then connected to your battery. That's how it gets its power. Alright, that's just a little explanation. I know you all might know this, but some of these new RC guys that come into the hobby, I just want to help them out. Okay, thank you. Alright, so next is going to be this servo right here. I'm gonna mount it with 4 screws, and we're gonna put the servo horn and get that lined up, power it up, and see if everything is correct, like the steering goes to the left, the right. If it doesn't, I'll show you how to do that, and maybe I'll just go ahead and show you anyways, and also the throttle. All right, so let me get the servo horn back on there and mount it and everything, and we'll get back to the video. Alright guys, we got that servo mounted. I put the adapter on that came in the kit for the stock servo horn here. This is from Traxxas for the 2-wheel drive. I don't have the number on me right now, but they come with 3 different ones. For instance, this one's a Spectrum servo, so I think it uses a 27 tooth instead of a 25. So if you're ever upgrading servos on your Traxxas and you're using an Arma Spectrum servo or any Spectrum servo, make sure you get the correct adapter for it. All right, that's another tip for you guys. So basically, this is your steering link right here. So we're gonna put, as you can see, we're gonna put the horn right like that. Okay, just like that. And before I do that, what you want to do is you want to center your servo before you connect it. Let me show you how to do that. And also, as I'm going to power up this receiver in ESC, we want to get the radio bounded to this receiver. So let me get the remote. Okay, get your battery. So this is how you bind a Traxxas TQI and a TQ as well. All right, let's see here. First off, you need to turn on your radio, but first press set and then turn it on, and it's gonna blink red just like that. Okay, so while that's blinking red over here, all right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna plug in your battery. Don't turn anything on yet. We're gonna press on the link button here. So press and hold. While you're pressing and holding, you are gonna turn on your vehicle. Okay, so press and hold and turn on your vehicle. You see, green, green, and green. So that means it's bounded. So your servo horn's not connected, so it's not steering right now. All right, I know I didn't connect my motor, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. We're gonna run this through the back here. If it fits, we'll just go through here for now. All right, let's see if the motor rotation's correct. I'm gonna go forward. So it is correct, guys, but I'll show you how to if it's going backwards when you're going forward, I'll show you how to fix that. But first, let's connect that servo horn. What you want to do is you want to have your knob right at 0, so you could hear the servo move. You want it right at 0, guys, right there. All right, and what you're gonna do, once you have that zeroed out, turn your truck over and you're gonna strain your wheels. Okay, just like that. And so you're gonna see where it's gonna sit. So it's gonna sit like right there. So let me do that. Alright, there we go. See, so you guys can see. Anyways, let's see. So this part goes down, so we're gonna connect it right here, Wheels are straight for the most part. And you could after you connect it like this, it's just gonna be kind of like, you know, kind of straight. If it's off a little bit, you could use your knob to go left or right. Okay, so we're gonna put a bolt right there, a screw, and then I'll show you if it's reversed or not. All right guys, so the steering is reversed, so let's fix that. So on these TQIs, what you need to do is press and hold the menu button until it blinks. Press it once more, the menu button, and then 3 times on the set button, and then shut it off, on, and now you have the correct direction of steering. There you go. Alright, so I was gonna show you how to do the reverse throttle on these TQIs. So for instance, right now I just set it so it'll go back when you go forward to go back. Anyways, so this is how you do it. So what you do, you don't need to shut off the vehicle, you don't need to shut off the remote right now. So what you do is you hold your menu, okay, tap menu, tap set, tap menu, tap set again, and then shut it off and on, and it should go forward. That's how do you reverse throttle on the TQIs. Alright, if you need a explanation on how to do it on a TQ, let me know. I could link a video which I did months ago, about a year ago, but I have videos on how to do that. But I just wanted to show you on this build because I encountered the reverse steering on this one. Okay, let's get back to the video here. I see that it's squatting a little bit, and basically you want your squat to be level. You want your A-arms to be level. So I'm gonna fix that by putting some preload right there. Okay, that looks a lot better. Might need to put one more or something, but anyways, those shocks came with the preload spacers there, and that's how you do that. All right, next is just putting your covers back on and going on a test drive, guys. Stay tuned for this running video on this 2-wheel drive / build. I hope I could help somebody out. I know this is just a beginner's course for this part series on 2-wheel drive. This is a high center gravity chassis, guys. This is not the low CG, so a little bit different on the steering, servo mounting and everything, but it's basically the same concept on where you have to center your servo to get those wheels straight before you plug in the servo horn, you know. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the running video of this, and like I said, I hope I help somebody out. If you like this content, please subscribe, comment, share. That'll help out the channel, get more views, more subscribers. I am a little bit shy of 9,000 subscribers. So okay guys, that ends this video. Thank you guys. Bye.